Hi there, welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System 22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. We got another bit of great news here. Elegant Themes, the maker of the Divi 5 theme, have got another 11 free downloads for us. This time they've got 11 Gutterless sections. I'll put this URL down below. Just roll down to the table of contents. To preview, hit the preview button, obviously. It'll take you down there. And here they are. Here's one that I've just loaded up and restyled. It's number 9 here. Really easy to do. Great way of making quick sections on your site. Okay, well, once you get this page, and that was number 9 that I just had on that page just now. Okay, well, once you go to this page, like I say, roll down a little bit. There's a table of contents. Once you've decided what you'd like, hit the download 11 Gutterless sections for Divi 5 here. It'll take you down. Now, when you first get down here, it may be a little box asking for your email address. I'm already signed into mine, so I've got the download button. Once you put your email address in there, this button will turn up, and they don't spam you or anything like that. Once the button's there, just left click on it. It'll download it to your default location. When it downloads, it's going to download it as a zip file, so you need to extract it. So just right click on it. I'm going to hit extract here. It'll extract it to this folder. And there it is. It gives us 12 files in total. And they're JSON files that we can import. The last one here that says all, if you import this one, it's going to import all of them for you. Otherwise, you can import just the ones you need. So I used number 9 last time. Let's go ahead and use that again. And to use these, we need to go to the dashboard. Once at the dashboard, go down to Divi. Go down to Divi Library. That's where we are at the moment. Once you click on the library, it's going to take you to this page. There's the one I actually used before. Let's just trash this one. Now to import, we want to go up to the top, import and export. It's going to open another window. We need to import. So I'm going to drag my file to where it says no file selected here. Or you can hit choose files and browse to your default download location that way. So let's just click back on this folder. I said I wanted number 9 again, so let's just left click. I'm going to drag it. I'm going to release it. And there it is. I'm not going to check import presets. You need to be a bit careful about that because it can overwrite your own presets. So I'm going to leave that one alone. We don't need it for this today. I'm going to hit import Divi Builder Layouts. It's really quick importing to Divi 5. It's just going to reload the page for us. And as you can see, we've got it back here right now. Okay, now we've got it. If we look over here, we can tell it's a section. It's not a row. It's not a whole layout. It's a section. So we can drop it into any page, or we can start a new page and put it there. I've got my page open here that I was working on just now. So let's start a new section. If I click on it anywhere, blue button to add a new section. I want to add from the library. And there it is, Styled Gutterless Section 9. If I just left click on that, use this section. Again, it's going to load it really quickly. And there it is underneath the original. So let's get rid of our top section. We don't need that one there. This is what it's loaded for us. Now, obviously, you're going to want to style this and edit it to fit whatever content you've got going on your site. Really easy to do. Now, all of these images right here, they're actually dividers. And if you just left click on one, you'll see it says divider up here. And so what they've done, they've put a divider in here and they're just using an image background and it's stretching to whatever's needed here. So while we're in the first one, in the divider and the content, if we go to background, you'll see the image is highlighted there. Just click on the third tab, left click, and we can start throwing in our own images. Same for this one. If we go straight to it, we'll be in the right place. Again, just throw in another image. And similar for this one right here. How easy was that? Now, if we click over here, we've got a group module that's got a little title in there. If we look in there, it's a divider with a text module. Go into the text module. There you can see since 2012. We go back again, back to the elements. It's got a divider there. It's showing it, which is our little white line there, and you can edit that if you need to. If I just go up to design and line, you'll see that it's white there. If you wanted to change the color to whatever you wanted to change it to, just hit that. I was happy with the white. Let's undo that. Control Z or Z to undo. Fantastic. And I'll leave that date the same as well. And of course, you're going to want to change some of this content here. Again, just click on whatever element it is. It's a heading element. Under contents, always where you'll find the text with text elements. Let's go in there and just tech will do. Now down below that, they've got a button here. Obviously, you're going to want to take people to where you want to take them and tell them what you want to tell them. Let's say take a test drive. And of course, you can style this anytime you want over in design. Any of this text, they've all got the same features. Go over to design, you've got text there. For the button, you can go into the button and you've got the button text and everything here. The background color, border and spacing. Again, I'm going to leave that all as it is. But what is important with the button is where you take them. And that's again under content, just below the text here, link. Put in where you want to take your visitors. Always best practice. If you're linking to your own site, leave it in the current tab. If you're linking to somebody else's site, open it in a new tab. That way your site's going to stay open. Fantastic. Well, the background color, I'm not too keen on that. So if we click on any of these modules in the group module and hit the back arrow, it's going to take us to the column. I think that's where that background color is. As you can see, I've gone back one. We're in the column now. If I go down to background, there's that color. Obviously, change it to whatever color you need. Great. Well, if you look down here, we've got a toggle module. And a toggle module has a title, which we can see at the moment, architectural design, and a bit of content. And when they click on it, it's going to open to reveal that content. And obviously, you can go in here, you can customize this to whatever you need and whatever you want inside the box here. I'm going to leave it all as it is, but of course, you may need to delete one. If so, just hit the delete button on any one of them to delete it. Or if you want to add a new one, find the easiest way to do it. It's just duplicate an existing one. Two little squares there. As you can see, we've got two of them there, and it's stretched these to fit. And if I go into this one, just change it to project management. Obviously, whatever you want to say. Great. So once you're happy with all the edits you made, go up and hit save. We'll preview it on the front end. And you won't see a lot of difference. And there it is. We've got the images that we put in. We've got the button taking the people to where we want to take them. We've added a new entry to our little toggles here. Of course, when we click on one, it's going to open up. As you can see, as we're opening these up, it's scaling to fit all these images in there, which is pretty cool. Now, if you wanted to do, you give this a fixed height so it was always open like this. Plum. Not got a problem with that at all. Nice bit of interaction for your visitors there. So there you have it, guys. There's 11 Gutterless sections for Divi 5. Absolutely free download. Like I say, I'll put this link down below. Now you know how you can customize them, import them, and do what you need to do. I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you have any questions either about Divi 4 or Divi 5, drop them down below. I'll do my best to answer them for you, or make a little demo video just like this one. So once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.